What's up everybody, this is Reese from C-Manga and welcome to my review of Fairy Tail Chapter 444, Emperor Spriggan. Now, that was one startling revelation as the person who is in charge of the Alvarez Empire. This week, we basically end up getting to meet the spy and the Emperor, and I must say, the Emperor had to be the most surprising bit in this entire chapter, but I'm going to get to that a little bit later. First off, I seriously do not understand how Wendy can't just cast that whole little travel sickness magic on herself and Natsu that she did ages ago. It's like, I mean, sure, she could have the excuse of, being exhausted, like, obviously exhausting her magic and everything from, like, healing Mest or something, or just helping out, like, with casualties. But still, I wouldn't have thought that little spell there would have used up too much magic power. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, you and Natsu are pretty much rendered useless when it comes to, like, travel situations. You've shown the fact that you can use this magic before, so why are you not using it anymore? What the hell is going on there? Is like, has Mishima completely forgot about it, or is he just too lazy to write it, or does he just want some form of, like, I don't know, comic relief that he has to put this thing in there? Either way, yeah, it was a bit frustratingly weird. But anyway, wasn't long obviously before Mest ended up transporting them all from the rescue ship to the spy's location, which ended up being some underwater temple. It's like literally, it's like a temple thing. There's air in it and everything, but if you go to the windows, there's literally the sea outside. So like, Natsu is obviously having a fun time with that. So yeah, anyway, the identity of the spy happens to be the former Oration 6 member, Angel. If you remember, she was the one who owned Aries and Gemini back in the day. You know, she was obviously given Lucy a proper hard time, and then Lucy unleashed. God, what was it? I think it was one crazy celestial. It was a celestial spell that she used anyway, and just took her out. But yeah, she basically ends up like having a little back and forth with everyone, saying like, "Yep, I'm the spy. Isn't that funny?" And it's like, "Yeah, don't forget, I am still kind of a bad person, no matter how much you kind of think I've reformed." She seems like she's just normal again. It's kind of strange watching that interaction. But then again, I guess obviously all the rest of the Oration 6 members, they are moving along with Jalal, so it makes sense. And over this whole year, everyone's kind of calmed down the whole evil side a bit, especially now they've got like a kind of combined enemy. God, what's the word I'm looking for? They've got a natural enemy that they want to fight. So yeah, basically she ends up making a temple move onwards to Makarov's location. So now, obviously we switched to get to see what Makarov was doing the whole time, and funny enough, he's actually being treated like a guest. Now, I was seriously under the impression that he was literally like, doing a covert operation, infiltrating them from the inside, working under some sort of guise or something. But no, he's literally like being treated like a normal kind of house guest. It's like, oh yeah, do you want to have a conference? Sure, that's fine. It's kind of really surprising. It just didn't kind of gel right. He's there literally waiting for the Emperor to have a conference with him. It turns out the Emperor obviously likes to go on his little long excursions, just disappears for times at an end. So I'm gonna jump ahead now straight into the identity of the Emperor, and it ends up being Zeref himself. I know, giant what the fuck moment right there. It's like, huh? So this whole time, the one who's been wanting to move on to Fairy Tail and take Mavis's body was Zeref himself. And you know what? Thanks to reading a bit of Fairy Tail Zero, so obviously I've gone through the entire series, well, the entire series up to date, up to now. I think it's like chapter 14 that's up to. But yeah, it's kind of giving me a bit of insight as to what it might be, what the whole Lumen Historia thing might be. So, few spoilers, obviously, for anyone who hasn't exactly read Fairy Tail Zero. I was skeptical at first about reading it, but yeah, it turns out it's actually a very good read. Anyway, Mavis, originally she learnt magic from Zeref himself, so I'm guessing, and obviously, she ended up using what became to be known as fairy lore to save Makarov's father when he was being cursed by some object and ended up going on a rampage. So this ended up giving her an eternal body, so she's forever at the age of 14. I know, kind of a pain in the ass. So yeah, my guess is now that the whole Lumen History thing has to do with something that Zeref might have taught Mavis. It's like now it kind of all ends up falling together, why they want it so bad. And you had the whole conference, it was obvious that Mavis and Zeref knew each other. You had that whole chapter dedicated to them two just talking to each other. So yeah, now this is like, wow. It makes you kind of think what the whole little, when Zeref and Agnologia were having a little conversation, talking about the whole war between humans, demons, and dragons. It's like, that's definitely going to become an inevitability since how, Zeref's ready to go to war pretty much if he doesn't get what he wants. I'm guessing he's going to end up talking with Makarov, having a nice little back and forth, but inevitably he's going to be like, you need to give me what I want or I'm going to take you out. Just simple as, because we all know Zeref is an evil guy. He's just very calm about it. So yeah, humans obviously going to be the people of Fjord. The demons could possibly be the people of Ishgar. You know, I mean, Zeref, he could have made these 12 shields, guys, so like a lot more powerful, infusing them with some demon magic or something crazy like that. Again, it makes sense as to why they would be so powerful. You know, outmatching Mard's group, because obviously you've heard my gripes. I've been like, seriously though, they fought against demons from the Book of Zeref, and you're telling me that the guys from the Alvarez Empire are going to be even stronger? How does that work? These are supposed to be demons and they're fighting humans, but the fact that Zeref is actually the person in charge of all of them now, it kind of makes a hell of a lot more sense. You know, he's probably taught him something crazy on the side. So yeah, bit of speculation time now to finish off this chapter as a review. I can now finally really see the whole end reveal happening at some point in this arc. You know, perhaps once they finally get to where Makarov is, he's going to be like in the whole conference and everything. Talking to Zeref, and then Dub's like, oh my god, that's Zeref, what the hell, probably going to try charge at him or something, and then he's going to introduce like himself to be Natsu's brother, you know, or creator, something like that. Either way, the end reveal has to be coming soon. Seriously, they have to be finding out about it very, very soon. Either way, that right there, I am so excited for that reveal. So yeah, that about ends it from me for this chapter, guys. You know the usual thing to the end of these. Let me know what you thought about this chapter in the comment section below. And as usual, don't forget to check out other things on our channel. So, I'll see you next time.